Welcome everybody to the Milwaukee Mile for race number 14 of the Pro Racing Series. Mitchell Collins in the 25 sitting on the pole, so you know what that means, 5 bonus points for that. And Chaka Snowchaser starting in second. Here's the full qualifying results, and here's the race command.
Crank them engines!
Alright, engines firing up. We are ready to go. Well, speaking of fired up, I'm pretty sure Mitchell Collins is fired up after a terrible run at Michigan, got caught up in a wreck. A poor finish, now 80 points back, well 75 points now as he got the pole. So, we also got Sam Oscan, who ran really well at Michigan. Did finish behind Jay Barker, but now only 130 points behind. So he has a chance at a championship too. So that's 2 Venturina cars who have a chance to win. And there's Jay Barker. He isn't far at all. He's starting 8th in today's race. So this should be interesting. So with the 25 on the pole, a potential underdog, a dark horse for the championship starting in 5th. And Jay Barker, the most consistent driver this season, starting in 8th. All within a top 10. But will they make it through turn 1? Here we go. Waiting on the flagman. Green flag is out. We're underway. Here at Milwaukee. Great start there. The 25 and the 19. Get going quick. Oh, look at the 6 car. Just losing it. Nearly losing it there. Pushing hard already. Richie Hiroshi. The 19 car of Oaks trying to take second away from the 50 of Snowchaser. I don't think we've seen the 50 run this high since North Wilkesboro. Up until that crash. This has to be one of the worst seasons ever. In every series. Not a single top 10. There are 435 points back behind 36th. As Oaks tries to take the lead and we got a crash. Someone slammed the wall. Someone slammed the wall, but no yellow, no wreck. Who was it? Oh, I can't tell now. They're 3 wide back there. Collins hangs on to the race lead. Oaks don't slide up. Been a rough run for this 19 team. Unable to repeat last season or even come close. They don't even have a win. 3 wide here, the 15, oh, contact. Nearly 4 wide and the 50 getting a little bit of a tap right there. Still 3 wide. Oh, the 6, Richie Hiroshi dooring Oaks. Oaks trying to push him down. Man, they're racing hard. Into turn 1. Again, leaning against each other. Hiroshi now finally gets by the 19. Rhythm up the racetrack just a little bit. There's still 3 wide though. Here comes Sam Curtis. Still there, still there. And now they're back to side by side. That was close. Jay Barker and Oz can now battle it out. Well, the good thing is he's running in the top 10. Bad thing is, so is his rivals. So they need a poor finish if Oz can. Maybe not a poor finish, but not a good finish. But poorer the better. It benefits the 15. But Jay Barker now, he is clear. He now cracks the top. Well, not yet. He's 6th now. Hiroshi in a 6 car now chasing down Collins. Hiroshi's been pretty quiet this season. Surprisingly 9th in the points. Only 1 top 5. 6 top 10s too. That is the 2nd most. But somehow we haven't really talked much about Hiroshi, I don't think, because they're going to go 3 wide again for 3rd. There's Jay Barker going to try to chase down Collins here. Well, he did that at Gateway, and Gateway and Milwaukee are pretty similar racetracks. So no surprise there that both these drivers are running very well tonight, or today. Still 3 wide. Oh, the 50 just doors the 19 hard. The aggressive racing style has not worked out for Oaks. Not really known for his aggressive racing, but this season, yeah, he's run into quite a bit of trouble. The 50 car looks like they're bump drafting here down that front straight. Now on the tail of Sam Curtis. Hiroshi hasn't, well, it looks like he lost ground to the 25 here. Still no caution here, but a lot of action up front. One of the leaders, not much. 25 still leading. Well, maximum points, well this time, since the 25 got the pole, the maximum he can get is 215. Where Jay Barker sits, he is in 4th. So he'll eat probably, well, if they were to finish like this, he'd probably cut in half the points, somewhere around there. But of course, we don't want to say anything too early, afraid of jinxing it. Ozcan is not going in the right direction. He started pretty well. He started in 5th, but right now he is 10th. Now going to go through the middle, trying to get one of those spots back. Yeah, it's going to be tough here for the 15 team, but it's still a top 3 finish in the point standings. Still a pretty good run. Yeah, I don't think anyone, or even themselves, thought they even have a chance at the championship. But look at Joseph Curtis, goes way wide, just scrapes the wall. What, he'll lose 2 spots from that, maybe even more. Back to the front once again. Hiroshi in a 6, probably needs a yellow here. 3 tenths, now 4 tenths. Collins is pulling away. Doing the best he can. Everyone's just racing hard. Now they've calmed down a little bit, well, except for the 15. He's going for another one. Working his way back up. He has to race hard. 3 wide back there. Again. David Davison, Toby McCoy. Still pretty close. Now they got room. Into turn 1. Now DJ Curtis on the bottom. McCoy kind of slid up in front of Davison. Did not get hooked. And Curtis makes contact with the 1. But no wreck once again. A lot of close calls today. You would think at least one driver would have got hooked already and get turned into the wall. There's 3 wide still. Still 3 wide. Oh, the 1 and the 20 again. Kip Silver Point in the 87. They're 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Will we see a crash here? Nope. Now they're back to side by side. But for how long? And we see the lead is now cut down to under 2 tenths back. 2 tenths of a second. We gotta take a look at that. Here we go, side by side. Hiroshi's got the inside, but Collins will lead it this one. And he's gonna clear. No, not quite. Still got the inside. Perfect for Sam Curtis and the rest. As their single file. First lead change of the race. It might be. Hiroshi has it. Here they come, Sam Curtis, Jay Barker. This is not what Colin wants to see. But Hiroshi's got a fast race car. Waiting for their moment. Hiroshi, as mentioned, they've had a pretty good season. Just needs a win. And Collins goes way wide. That'll cost him. Yeah, drove it in there way too hard. He loses the lead and maybe even second. That puts him in a pretty bad spot. Could this be our first caution-free race? Maybe. Sam Curtis gonna send it in there hard. Almost right, calling a little bit up the racetrack there, trying to get that second place spot. but he might not. Still to the bottom, way clear. Surprisingly, the 6 hasn't really pulled away. Those two were side by side for quite some time, and look at this, got a 3-way battle for the race lead. Maybe even a 4-way battle. Here he goes to 25, wants that lead back. He's got to lead the most. Hiroshi in the 6. Gets the better drive off of 1 and 2. Pulls away from the 25. Here comes the 81. Collins not going to block that. He's got to play aggressive, but not too aggressive. He knows he can make that outside line work if he can hold it. Oh, and we're on a caution, so no caution-free race. Hiroshi would take the yellow flag. First caution of the day. We'll take a look at the replay. So finally, someone could hang on 3 wide. This time Abel in the 55. Oh, causing another one? He caused one at Michigan. Well, at least that's what his rival said. But another one involving Christopher Abel and then Jaron Cowell. And he gets turned off the nose of Holiday. And a big hit there by 2 drivers, a 99 and a 28. And the 99 slides into the 14 of Cowell. Take a look at that again. 55 was this time again in the middle. This time he hooks Tony Green in the 18. Yeah, just right off the exit of turn 2. Also meets the 9 car of Mitchell Hodak, spinning him around. So almost reached the halfway point of the race. Here comes a hit again. Wes McCoy right in the path of the 99. Hard hit. No time to react. No time to slow down. So that was a pretty big hit for the 99 car. Yeah, you'll need to be towed. Needed to be towed back. McCoy still driving that thing. So that's happened further back in the pack. Some of these guys. Wes McCoy in a 28. Has a win this season. He went low, then went high. Saw the opening on the top, but too little too late there. So our first caution of the day comes on lap 18. Took a while to get. I'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So that took out 3 drivers. Mew is out, Abel is out, and McCoy is out. 34 cars remaining past the halfway point. No drivers a lap down, so no one on the inside. So Hiroshi in the 6, the 25 of Collins, the 81 of Sam Curtis, the 91 of Jay Parker, and the 19 of Stephen Oakes, your current top 5. Getting ready for the restart here. Pace car is coming in. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Sam Curtis, not off to a good restart. The top 2 get off pretty decently. Into turn 1 and 2 they go. No one making a pass. At least no one in the top 10. And further back. Well, here goes the 50. Snow Chaser. Remember, no top 10s or top 5s. Man, it's been a rough season. Still side by side here. Price and Wells behind. Play a little aggressive there. And clear. Nope, gonna go for another spot. Dylan Wells also making a pass on the number 19 of Oakes. Hiroshi driving away from Collins. Sam Curtis right there in the back of, well, not that close. Collins looks like he got a better drive off of 2, pulling away just a bit. Three tenths back. So Hiroshi was around 3 tenths back before catching up. Let's take a look at the back of the pack for a bit. So a couple damage race cars still out there, like the 18 and the 14. Not really slowing them down. Still within the pack. Any 3-wide racing here? Or have they settled down a bit? Here's a 15 car of Oaks, or not Oaks, Ozcan, who's in 8th place. The 21 trying to make a pass. There he goes. Now here comes Oaks for the 66 for 6th. It's got the inside open. Back to our leaders, 3/10. Once again, it was 4/10 the last time around. And now has closed the gap a bit more, has pulled away from Sam Curtis. Looking for win number 3. Most top 5s, tied with the most top 10s between 4 different drivers. A few bad races has put them in this position though. Here he comes, he's on the back bumper, on the back straightaway. And there he goes, to the inside for the race lead once again, looking to take it back. But Hiroshi in the 6, able to hang on the top lane. Collins might have drove it in there a little bit too hard. He really wants that lead back. Another 4-way battle for the race lead here, possibly. Coming to 10 laps to go. Hiroshi not gonna let up. That was kind of crazy how he pretty much held his line going into turn 3, held the top line and was able to drive away a little bit. Puts Collins back where he was a couple laps ago. Don't want to wear it out too much. But he's slowly closing in again. You could probably draft a little bit these long straightaways, and here comes the 25. Jay Barker now going for 3rd. Now he's starting to make some passes. Laps wind down. He can't let Collins gain any points. So these are our only 2 leaders. And Hiroshi got the lead just past the halfway point. So there's still, so Hiroshi could still get that extra 5 points, which means obviously Collins won't get it. That's very crucial as a 25. Not only for the win, but he's got to lead the most laps. And again, the 6 car drives away. No mistakes here. Final race of the season will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the new one. That's gonna be interesting. As Collins sends it in there too hard, you saw him wobble a little bit into turn 1. Gotta at least get the win if he can't get the most laps led. So here he goes, big send into turn 3. I think Hiroshi panicked a little bit. He stayed on the outside. And here comes the 25 car again. Side by side, almost. He's going to get the bottom here in turn 1. And Jay Barker is there looking to take advantage of this. So does Jay Barker play it safe, or does he want his first win? 25 on the brakes hard. He has the lead, but can he clear? Hiroshi's still there on the outside, at the line. Oh, that was close. Who led that lap? Hiroshi did. 5 remaining here. Side by side for the race win still. Collins in a 25. Sam Curtis also trying to make a pass for third place. Still neck and neck. This is incredible. Wait, are we under caution? Yes, we are. We're under caution. And at the line, this time the 25 takes it. And we're going into overtime. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Alright, take a look here. So this was actually battle for 11th. I was kind of hoping not the caution to come out because they were racing pretty hard. They kind of spoiled it with the yellow flag. Kip's overpoint David Davison. Another 3 wide situation. And yeah, they were on each other. And Kip, hard hit from the 97 right in the door. Just gets pushed in the path of the 97 car. More cars coming in the 9. Launching the 1 of Davison into the air. Kyan Anderson we see. Big wreck. Happening really late in the race. Very uncommon here in Milwaukee because usually all the big wrecks happen at the start of the race. And we usually have like 10 cars left. But today is the opposite. As we ride on board with the 9 car of Mitchell Hodak. Almost the entire track is blocked right square to the door for the 1 of Davison. Huge. Huge hit as more cars pile in. He saw the 46 car as well. 14 of Calvin involved in another wreck. Both cautions here. Take a look at that once more. Who do we see? Right further back. This time with the 14 of Calvin. Yeah, he was on the outside line. And there's the hit. Joseph Curtis, Tony Green, and then caused a jam up on the top. So late race caution forces us into overtime. We'll take a look at how they line up. Then we'll take you to it. So here, how they're going to line up. Mitchell Collins in the 25 will lead us to the green. Here is the rest of the race results. The 97 and the 11. They wrecked. Well, are they still on the racetrack at least? Or still on the racetrack then? Maybe. Alright, I guess so. The 11 car behind him. Alright, so there's going to be 29 cars restarting. And for the rest, that's their official results. So let's take you to overtime. Alright, here we go. First attempt at an overtime finish. Mitchell Collins in a 25. And Richie Hiroshi actually led the exact amount of laps. So if that race were to end, I think both would get the points. How does score for is kind of weird on that. But here we go, green flag, and what a launch! Huge launch for the 25. We might need to check that in case he jumped the restart. Big move here, 3 wide. Dylan Wells, the 06, and a few others behind. And the 06 just forcing his way through. Into turn 3. Well, this extra 2 laps here will settle it, unless Collins loses it. And Hiroshi leads the final lap. White flag is out, 1 more lap to go. Can they make 1 more lap? Still green, no wreck surprisingly. Last ditch effort. Into turn 3. I don't think they're going to make it. Win number 3 is coming for Mitchell Collins. And it's going to be a big one. Once again, checkered flag is out. Mitchell Collins wins at Milwaukee. And now they start crashing. At least they waited till the end. Who was that who spun right out? 35 and 3, 12th and 15th at the line. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So Mitchell Collins in the 25, the winner for the 3rd time this season. Comes at another 1 mile racetrack, the Milwaukee Mile. Richie Hiroshi finishing 2nd, oh so close to his first win of the season. He fought hard. I think the caution kind of ruined his chances there because those 2 are at it. And yeah, usually overtime finishes causes the crazy finishes, but this time had the opposite effect. Jay Barker, another 3rd place finish. Wow, another 3rd, just like at Gateway. This time, well, he did have to fight his way through, but not near the end. Pretty much hung around there for pretty much the second half of the race. Sam Curtis, a great 4th place finish for him. Dylan Wells getting 5th. The 06 had a great start and just pushed his way through to get a strong 6th place finish. And Checker Snow Chaser finally gets a top 10 finish. Brian Rodriguez 8th, the 21 team 9th, and Sam and Oscan. While top 10 is nice, he did finish behind both Barker and Collins by a couple of positions that might well, maybe not completely out, but it's a long shot. Here is the rest of the race results. All 29 cars made it to the end. Only one attempt was needed, as we'll actually take a look at the wreck before we take it to victory lane. So it was a 35 on McCoy, Tobin McCoy, and then Casey Nanico. You could see fighting with the 15, the 21, pushing on the 36. He's trying to clear Oscan. I think Oscan might have given him a little bump, possibly. Then across the nose of Nanico, both cars spin and slide, losing a couple spots. It's right on board here with Casey Nanico. Wrong camera. Ride the roof camera. Yeah, they see just nerd is all over the place. Light was still green too. Then it turned yellow, but obviously it doesn't matter. Leader's already cutting the checkered flag, so no second attempt is needed. Alright, so that is it here at Milwaukee. Mitchell Collins with another win will now take you to victory lane.